Alright, it seems like the storm has passed. So let's jump in and do this fight. So Kador is going to chill at home. And who's coming instead? Faust. Okay. And then... do I care about positioning? Wait, where is Remilia? Oh, there is Remilia. I wonder if Remilia can use... hold on. On second thought... nah, it's fine. Okay. I'm not going to think too hard about the positioning. Okay, but what if I do think too hard about the positioning? Where would I set up for potions? Here? And then one person gets left out? So... I guess I can set up here. Drop the... yeah, okay. And then finally... yeah, okay, let's do this. Cormac can pop up here, drop the first one. I might have goofed. I want Dexterity on you, too. Okay, fine. We'll do this. Okay. Items. Elbow grease. Use. Right here. Oh. The game struggled there a little bit. Okay. Soldier's Potion. Use. Well, I have to move into position to use. Oof. Okay. Oh, that is insane, right? Just the fact that we have 6 Dexteria in everyone now, that like finally solves our hit problems. I wonder if I was meant to be using those kinds of potions earlier in the campaign, you know? Not you, sorry. Remilia. Nope. I have to fully right-click out of you? Okay, I understand. Another one. Teleport potion, something, something. So we just have... oh, we have a caster potion left. Now that I think about it, maybe Cormac should have. Alright. Dorian. Where do I want to dunk it? I might just... let Dorian not have it. Right, so if I go here... Soldier's Potion just... there? So it misses Dorian and it misses Faust. I think that's good enough. Alright. I suspect we're just winning this now. Like, super hard. Vin... you can just tank everything, can't you? Now the other thing I gotta think about is, how much defense do you have? You got 12. Got it. So you have 20 from this, and this is gonna disappear. So really, you're going to have... I have 31 and 29. 31. I can actually punch through 31. So I don't even have to really worry about killing all the bosses. I think we might just... not worry about it. Yeah, I don't want Vin to die, though. Vin is definitely part of our win condition. Put you up on the safe ground, and we will Deadeye. It's a one-shot. How much defense do I have? I have 14 against your 29 of 21 attack speed. Okay, so I'm kind of safe. I actually shouldn't risk this, because there's like a small chance that they decide to go for you. So let's just regen. This all feels... I mean, I don't want to lose either of those, so we just pick this up, right? Okay. So in terms of Cryo, let's do this. Let's put a heal on you. I think we just hold on with the parrying dagger. Yep, okay. We'll just wait here. Cormac doesn't have to do anything. Faust, I want some EXP on. Oh, can't. Look at that 124. Just insanity. Okay. God, it feels so satisfying to finally have enough dexterity to hit things. God, it was some rough times without it. You have a bow, so I might just get shot here. In highest hit rate, sure, I'll take it. I should appreciate more the sort of enemy stat line that we're actually dunking on. Right? Kira has so much range. I should just do this. And this finishes you off. I mean, pointless, but I'll just take this. Okay. And then... Can I hit you? I can. Okay, so now this keeps Cormac completely safe, right? Good. Estelle's not on the mission, so that's a useless skill. I think I'll do this. I don't think you can pull the boss off of its, like, fort tile, but the fort tile doesn't do much. It's like 2 defense, 10 avoidance, 2 defense. Okay. So... 78 avoidance against 151 hit. Oh, these guys all have reasonably high hit. That's kind of scary. So I should... just stand on this tile. Yeah, wow, that's impressive. Holy cow. So maybe I can't just solo this boss. I mean, I can if I just put a heal on you. Okay. 46. I should wait to engage the boss. Yes? 145. I only have... I see. Got it, got it, got it. We're just gonna trust that this is gonna work. I need to find a key. You have a key. Okay. That's just an extra Tonto that I could use on somebody. I have... I think Faust can pull items from the caravan, right? I feel like I don't even care about this guy. I could just let him exist on the back line while everybody moves up. I guess I can just do this. Okay. Wait. Take an extra Lone Wolf stack. We're chilling. I think that's an extra 10 avoidance that we just picked up. We don't even need a key because Lyra has one. I'm silly. So somebody wants to heal you. You know, this reminds me of, there's a series, very famous series, Suikoden. And Suikoden sort of did a similar thing to this game in which they had a formula for how much EXP you get when you kill, like, monsters. And it was, you know, a function of your level and their level, right? But the amount of EXP you get is determined, like, initially when you kill, and then the amount of EXP to level up is fixed, right? So sorry, I'm like not explaining that very well, but you know, in this case, it takes, you know, a fixed amount. So in this case, like 200 EXP to get 1 point in magic, right? But the amount of EXP I get from the kill is not determined like progressively, is that the way to put it? Or like incrementally? It rolls once. So if I have like a super low level unit and then I get one kill, it gives me like 1 billion EXP that probably gets me more levels overall than if I had gotten that EXP in 2 instances, right? So if I like, you know, get a chunk of EXP, then level up and get a second chunk of EXP. Now that I vocalize it, it sounds so dumb. You guys are smart. You'll figure it out. Holy cow. I feel like that was the dumbest sequence of words that has ever come out of my mouth. I think I'm doing this, huh? Yeah. And then I'm doing this. That's not. Alright. We're doing this. Rampage. Damn. Are we not doing that? This guy's kind of... I mean, do I just leave him? Like, okay, what's the worst that happens? Remilia dies, and it's, like, not even that big of a deal? Sorry, Remilia. I'm just not a nice person. Okay. Because I can't afford to let Lyra die. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Skills, farthest reach, heal you. Just put you on a defensive tile, shall we? And then I'm gonna put a heal on probably no, I can't reach Vin. Let's put a heal on Lyra. It gives us a little bit more flexibility on what to do with her. Oh, they're just going for Faust. Long draw kind of goes hard here. But nah, we're just going to take this. We almost died. Let's grab you and pull you. Nah, we don't. Now, okay. Because then what we can do, where's Cormac? Here's Cormac. Jeez. Okay. This is what we want. Now we have crit on Kira. I mean, I guess they can't hit me back, so it's whatever. It was a bit of a waste of a turn, but what I really wanted was this heal. Gotcha. Yeah, we're not gonna mess around. Sorry, homie. Oh, it's still going. 143 EXP. Alright. So we've got one more stack of regen left. We've got stacks of formidable. 120 hit. Okay, I've won this engagement. I have to be careful, though. Okay, that's actually a safe tile. I can open the door this turn if I actually kill. Now, the question is, if I put you in front of the door, do I just die? We have Armor Crusher. Yeah, we die. So the smart thing to do, actually, is to place Lyra in front of the door, but don't actually open it. And then we can think about fighting next turn, yes? I'm not taking Lone Wolf here. We're going to keep Leader in the middle of the pack. Two magic. Yep. can hit, but not hard enough. And yet I have to get EXP somehow. 12. Okay, so how about this? Let's hit for 9. And then we'll go hit for 7. Good. Then what are we taking here? No. 10 avoidance is probably better than 1 movement. Yeah. At this stage. Kind of losing here. Now, if I open it up, I can plug the door with Vin. And that might be the play. I mean, because we have to make our way up there eventually. Oh, I should have put a heal. This is winning. Let's just finish you off. Okay. Yeah, I'm like half not willing to... But Vin has 112 avoidance. We're probably safe. Yeah, we just win here. Okay, good, good, good. Probably this, huh? Because everything else is pointless. But also this. This is just free. I also have a teleport potion on Vin for this very reason. That was kind of cool. She might be dead now, though, unfortunately. Yeah, we just do this, right? Cool. It's unguarded, right? Yeah. I don't know that I'll actually use it, but okay. I should move you out of the way, then. I'm like trying to calculate if there's any way they can kill me if I Okay, so if I go here and then hit this and then plug the gap, then the only things that can hit me are going to be you and you. 22 and 22. It's 9 and 9. Okay, we're safe. So I just go in here. And then, in fact, if I do this... Now there's only one thing that can hit Soul. Okay. So Cormac, move up. And Faust, move here. We're going to go ahead and drop a Remedy, I think. Oh, I could have even just spammed out ranged attack, but this is also fine. Alright. Sure, whatever. We'll take this. I'm still kind of interested in getting a second stack of Requisition. Is that what it's called? That is what it's called, right? This feels oddly reminiscent of, like, playing the, like, temple mission on, like, regular Long War, I guess. It's like you end up preparing so hard, you know, up until that moment, that once you actually get there, like, the fight is a joke. What's this group formation? Huh. And that's just passive, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, this guy's like so dead. Like it's not even funny how hard they're dead. Alright, get bleeded. Actually, I should probably stay out of the 3-tile range. I don't want to ruin Lone Wolf. Nope, I need more range. I guess just for fun. So I can do one of two things, right? I can go over here with Remilia and try to clear out the last boss, or I can come join the party. I don't think it really matters what we do. I'm just gonna fly around and have fun. Oh, I guess I have Royal Cavalry. So it makes sense for me to drop Mastery on people just for fun. Right, what I mean is that, like, I've got Unguarded. Not Unguarded. I've got the thing. What is it called? Insult to injury. Right? I need to have advantage in order to do this. But I can force getting advantage by using Remilia's Royal Cavalry thing. But I don't think it's gonna matter, right? We just go here, Tonto you to death. Vin can 100% solo this, but now the funny thing is, this is... Oh, never mind. I thought... Alright, hear me out, hear me out. I promise I'm, like, stupid, but not that stupid. I thought bleed was, you take damage equal to the number of bleed stacks. That is evidently not how it works. Oh, yikes. I'm just gonna get bopped if I do that. It's 3 damage per turn, no matter how many stacks. Unfortunate. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Cormac might just get dunked here. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna Bless Land on... That was silly. I want Kira to stay out of range. Like, I will actually cry if Kira dies. After she hard carried our campaign. Goodbye, Cormac. Now, that's what happens, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I mean, we're just gonna keep chopping, right? Chop, chop, chop. Oh, they hit me. I don't think we're even going to bother healing anymore. Unless... Yikes. Alright, fine, fine, fine. We're healing. Actually, no. Because I can do this. Hold on. That was 8 damage. Sweet, I did it. Alright. I have Deadeye. Oh my god, I just die? Can I at least attack from out of range? No, he has range on me too. I guess I could like sit here and look at every one of their abilities and see what... Does he always get a Star Shard? He always gets a Star Shard. Alright, fine. Let's just get you out of the way. Put Bless on that tile. Warm Embrace on you, sure. I think we just have to go, right? Like, we could sit here and hum and haw forever. But okay, so we don't go with you. I think we might be sacrificing you. Against 18. Yeah, whatever. It's Righteous Judgment. I didn't actually read the description. I think you have to have Fury stacks for it to matter. And I don't have Fury stacks because I don't want to one-shot my own troops. Kind of silly. And then I don't know that we'll catch up in time. I think we're just killing next turn, right? Dex? Nah. Whatever. Skip. guess I could try to get the last hit with you. Alright. Anyara, it's your time to shine. Hit him with that 33. Hell yeah. 29. Faust? You want to hit? Oh, it added Fury stacks because I did Righteous Judgment or something. Okay. No, I just instantly die? Okay, I instantly die. Tragic. I mean, I might as well just go here. And heal you? Because who else really matters, even? 7 times 2 is 14. 18 is a bigger number than 14. Oh, I think we won. Oh, I also forgot she can crit. Alright. So I can get the final hit with Soul Ignis, or I can actually get it with you. We'll give it to Soul Ignis. Well, it was a bit anticlimactic. I think, and I guess before we finish out, we'll briefly talk about the things that won us the campaign. I mean, first of all, it's just Deadeye, right? Sorry. There we go. It's this item, and it's specifically this skill, right? It's, you inherently get 100 hit, and you get a bunch of attack speed. So I guess this is, I didn't even think about the attack speed, because that means we can just use this bow on people who have high dex and no speed, right? But I think like most of the units in the game that can use bows and have dex also have reasonable speed. We got 3 of these bows. We only used 1 in the final mission, but I have 1 on Dorian as well, and I have 1 on Remilia. We just bought them in the shop. I think the other things that really carried were just the fact that we were able to get heals out with Amber. We bought an Amber in the shop pretty early, and that was our source of healing for the most part. And then the other thing, of course, was just like the scouts. Oh, I guess also that we had an early gift of knowledge in the shop. We picked this up. No, I think we got this maybe from a drop reward. So everyone we recruited after that stage automatically got a subclass. So we didn't have to pay 75 gold to just, gain random stat boosts. And, yeah, I just think, like, the scouts and adepts, because they have really high dex, are, the only way you can do anything in this game is, if you saw Kador try to, accomplish anything, that was the warrior with, like, a heavy weapon. It was just, like, had low double-digit hit chance. I mean, everything between, 10 and 99 is double-digit, obviously. But, like, there were times on the cemetery map specifically, I remember trying to hit something. Was it the cemetery map? And I guess it was the Act 2, the final fight in Act 2, right? The portal map. And he had, like, 20% hit chances against just mobs. Because you look at these guys, and, 39 avoidance, 71 avoidance. So just like a regular dude, right? So, like, without elbow grease, because we popped 3 consumables that gave us 9 dexterity. So I'm thinking of it just like a regular old, like, Lyra, for example. Lyra normally has 19 dexterity. So if we take 36 away from her hit, that's 146, right? So she would have 146 to hit against a 71 to dodge, which is 75 on our, like, hero, which we, like, heavily invested in. I don't know. I think like the number 74, 75 just doesn't feel that bad, but it's also like on your main damage source, only having a 70% chance to hit when you're turn limited just feels off. I'm trying to think about, like, I mean, Guile is a guy that can't hit anything. I guess it doesn't feel bad because I built my roster in a very specific way to just prioritize everything high dex. I guess there's also the statistical reality versus the emotional perception, right? It's upsetting to go try to hit something and realize you have a low hit chance, but in actuality, you hit enough of the time that it's not that big of a deal, maybe? I might be overthinking it. I didn't get an achievement for doing this difficulty because I actually won this difficulty with a Draco solo meme run before starting up the recording. But this was it. We won. And nobody died. So I guess, like, I don't know. Final thoughts before I go find another game? Loved it. A lot of fun. I think my only gripe is trying to think the best way to put this. It feels like there isn't enough in the game that allows the player to, like, play around the random acquisitions that you get. So I think what would really make this game, S tier for me is if you had a little bit more, like, control over, like, the character builds around the weapons, etc., then I think what would be really cool is, you get some random militia units, and I think you end up getting most of them in a playthrough, right? Like, you might miss out on... So we didn't see Dana. We didn't see Dyer. We didn't see Erica. We didn't see Gareth. We didn't see Isolde. We didn't see Kel. We didn't see Marie. Oh, that's actually a lot. So we missed that. So, I see. So we saw everyone except 7? Wait, hold on. So we saw 1. We didn't see Bridget. We saw Kador 2, Cormac 3, Dorian 4, Estelle 5, Faust 6, Gael 7, Kira 8, Remillion 9, Thalia 10, Vin 11. Oh, because you start with... Wait, hold on. I must have miscounted. You end up with 10, right? Because you do 10 fights. Sorry, 8 fights, and you start with 2. Oh, that makes sense. So I guess you don't see 7 or 8. So I guess you see more, like, about half the roster. That's less than I would have expected. I thought there weren't as many militia units. Okay, so sorry. What I think would be really cool is if these units were a little bit more differentiated, and if, like, whenever you level up, you had better choices on what abilities to take. So I think what I mean by this, it would be really cool is if you have, like, 3 choices among, like, the active abilities, And if you decide that none of those 3 active abilities is good, then you skip, and it gives you access to like 3 stacking like simple passives, right? And then make the simple passives kind of weak. I guess they already are kind of weak for the most part. Some of them are really strong, most of them are weak. But you sort of make it so that the passives are a consolation if you decide that you don't like any of the active skill choices that are given to you, right? Because what I'm kind of looking for is, it'd be really cool if you start a run, you get some collection of mercenaries, and you go, oh cool, based on the mercenaries I got, I can build a composition and a strategy like this. And then you select skills on those mercenaries to sort of complement each other. Whereas I feel like right now what ends up happening is every run is played effectively the same way, right? You're relying heavily on Deadeye crossbows to hit the high avoidance enemies. You're relying on like heavy magic damage hitters to punch through the shielding enemies. And then everything else is just scouts and adepts, right? Like you just run around with people like Vin, people like Remilia, people like Thalia. Like these people, because they have high hit and high dodge, comparatively speaking, they can just run in and smack things. And you just like have them carry the campaign. And I think as a result, what you end up doing is you're just fishing for those specific things. Like you're fishing for win conditions. And it doesn't feel like at any point I was building a strategy around what I was given. Rather, I was looking for the thing to meet the strategy I had in mind. And perhaps that's just like, problem with how I play this game, right? Like maybe I'm just like not thinking about it smartly enough. But I also think what would be really cool to see is more of an emphasis on like buffing and debuffing. And not in the sense that like buffing and debuffing gives you experience, but more in the sense that like buffing and debuffing allows you to actually like take combats against enemies with interesting stat lines. Because like right now it just feels like you have a big stat line, the enemy has a big stat line, you clash, and then if your stat line's bigger, you win. And it doesn't feel like you're doing as much of a like surgical, I'm gonna position my troops in this way so this guy attacks this guy attacks. It's more like just take my strongest guys and ram them through the enemy. And I think it'd be really cool to see, number one, the advantage from the weapon relationships. I think the advantage should be bigger by default. But there is that, like, we got the memory that doubles the weapon advantage, and I saw the memory that like doubles the penalty for disadvantage on the enemy. But I think if weapon advantage has a bigger effect, then it makes more sense to sort of use the weapon triangle to your advantage. The second thing is terrain bonuses. Because if terrain bonuses are bigger, then all of a sudden the like push and pull abilities start becoming much cooler, right? Like there's a druid ability that creates forest. If forest provides a stronger boost, then all of a sudden it becomes really cool to play a strategy around building forests right in the middle of your troops and positioning your troops in the forest. You can also say if an enemy is positioned in a very defensive tile, like a fort, for example. Fort's literally just 10 avoidance, 2 defense. So you're not gaining much by like pushing or pulling them off of that fort tile because you just punch through them. But if the bonus were much bigger, like the one on the mountains, because mountains are 30 avoidance, 2 defense, like you want to reposition them off of those tiles. And I think that would add a lot of sort of depth to the game. But I think what will be, what will 100% bring me back to play more of this is if I see like, some paid DLC that expands the mercenary roster, maybe like expands the skill list. I would love it if the weapon manual and the mystic manual, or whatever they're called, would let you select exactly which weapon skill you want to learn. Right? Because it's such a feels bad moment when you like, for example, you have a soldier like Kador, and you're like, oh, dude, I want to get projectile skill. And then you use a weaponry manual, and it rolls you onto the shield skill. And it's kind of like, well, okay, fine, I can use the second weaponry manual, but what if I don't get one? Right? The other thing I would love to see is more sort of, how can I put it? The money aspect feels a little weird in the sense that there aren't many reliable sources of money in the game. You just sort of like hunting for the enemies that happen to have coin purses or money bags, and you like kill them for money. If you get arenas, then you get a huge influx of money. And you can't really sell your inventory for money very well. I know there's a memory that allows you to sell for 50% of the base value instead of 10%. But it feels like, you hit all these chests, you get a bunch of loot. But like if you miss on a chest and you just get an item that nobody cares about, then it's not like you can actually liquidate that for gold and buy something out of the shop. Because it right now it feels like, when I'm going to the shops, I'm not like excited about shopping for the most part. I'm just like looking for very specific things that I want to buy. If the shop doesn't have it, it's like, shrug, and you move on. I would love to see more of that. I know that's like a lot of demands, but I think the game as it is already very good. It's already very fun. But I think we've sort of played it to the point where I feel satisfied to put it down and walk away. But I will 100% come back to it if new content gets added. But yeah, that was Astral Throne. I hope some of you had fun watching this and enjoyed my struggles. But with that, it's been a great pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see some of you next time. Peace.